The war on drugs is an age-old story. Since the 1970s, Colombia has been home to some of the most violent and sophisticated drug trafficking organizations in the world. What started as a small cocaine smuggling business in the last 30 years blossomed into an enormous multinational cocaine empire. Cocaine was not the only business booming in Colombia, though. Unbeknownst to the world, coffee is becoming a major cash crop in Colombia, who is now producing over 1/10 of the world's coffee supply. Despite early developments, the consolidation of coffee as a Colombian export did not come about until the second half of the 19th century. The great expansion that the world economy underwent at the time allowed Colombian landowners to find attractive opportunities in international markets. In no way was the eruption of coffee an easy process, though. The land known as the coffee growers' axis, aka the coffee triangle, grows and exports an average of 1,295,028,846 pounds of coffee each year, with much of it coming to the USA. With such fertile land, there was great competition between Colombian drug lords and coffee farmers for territory to grow their crops. With much of the coffee and cocaine coming to the U.S., government officials did not hesitate in sending financial aid. In 1998, Colombia received $89 million, but in following years the total quickly reached $289 million. Even today, the United States has spent more than $6 billion on Plan Colombia as part of the drug war, meaning that they have received more U.S. military aid during this period than any country outside the Middle East. With all this financial aid, the Colombian government has been able to stimulate growth in the coffee industry, making them the third leading exporter of coffee and bringing in an additional $2.8 billion annually. Using this extra money to support the police and military, Colombian officials were able to shut down both the Cali and Medellin cartels. The cocaine business began to fragment. Younger lieutenants realized that the large organizations had been more vulnerable to attack by the U.S. and Colombian authorities. They formed smaller, more controllable groups and began compartmentalizing their responsibilities. With each year the coffee industry grows, Colombia becomes one step closer to getting rid of cartels, violence, and cocaine. Taking over more and more land to produce coffee, drug lords are being forced deeper into the Colombian jungle, where it is harder to transport and manufacture goods due to the terrain and other issues. As long as the coffee industry continues to grow, Colombia will continue to become a better place to live and have a more positive effect on the world that surrounds it.